What's up, everybody? You already know who it is. It's Drip God Darrow, and I'm back at you guys with another banger. So in today's video, we gotta talk about Pascal Siakam. Now, Pascal Siakam has been a player who has been, in a trade rumors for most of this month, and in today's video, we will take a look at 5 teams that may be a good landing spot for Pascal Siakam. Now, before we do get into this topic, I do want to shout out to everybody who's been watching the videos, subscribing to the channel, and all that good stuff, because y'all be going crazy for me. So shout out to y'all. But hey, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so we are switched over, as you guys can see, and we will be taking a look at an article from Sports Illustrated, and y'all see the title. It says top 5 landing spots for Pascal Siakam. Now, before we do even read into this article, and I do want to shout out the writer of the article. It looks like his name is Rohan Carney, so shout out to him. But before we do get into this article, I do want to give you guys my top 5 picks for a player like Pascal Siakam to land at. Now, I'd say the Dallas Mavericks as number 1. I think that'll definitely be a nice spot for him to land. At number 2, I would probably have I'd probably have him on a team like the Nets. Now, I know that might sound like crazy or weird, but I think he'd do fine on the Nets. I think the Nets got a nice little team, and I think, adding him with players like Mikal Bridges and adding him with a player like Cam Thomas, I think it'll be an interesting dynamic duo. So that'll be a number 2 pick. I'll say number 3 would be the Pacers. I think he definitely fit in pretty well with them. As we know, they already got the engine of the team in Tyrese Halliburton. So I think he looked pretty nice with that team as well. They have a good look thing going on there. Number 4. Number 4. Maybe I'll say the Kings, just to get a slight upgrade from what's his name, man? From Harrison Barnes, yeah. So I say Kings just for that. And 5, I'll definitely go with the Warriors. Flip Andrew Wiggins for Pascal Siakam, and I think that'll be nice. But hey, let's get into it, man. Those are my top 5 picks. Let's see if any of my picks are on the article. No, let's scroll down. Honorable mention right here, Memphis Grizzlies. Me personally, I don't really like that move. I think that the Memphis Grizzlies, they got a solid team. They really do. I think it's really just injuries that's holding them back. We seen when Ja Morant came back, they were playing good basketball. And this team, they really missing a lot of players, Steven Adams, they center, not here, and also Ja Morant. So I don't really think that he would really help the team too much. Also, they got a lot of good shooting, and I think he'd kind of disrupt that too. So I don't really think he'd help that team that much. Right below them at number 5, the Atlanta Hawks. I don't know, man. This is another interesting one because, the Hawks, they are under 500 like this article saying, and they do need to make a move. But it just depends on who they flip to get Pascal Siakam. At this point, I would say I don't mind that trade if they flip DeJounte Murray for a Pascal Siakam, and maybe just a good wing or a good guards. And here they're saying that maybe DeJounte Murray. It looks like they're saying that would Toronto want to pair DeJounte Murray with Emmanuel Quickly. I mean, that might be a decent duo. It might be, but yeah, I think it's an okay trade, to be honest. I think it's an okay trade. Let's keep going. Indiana Pacers. So I did say the Indiana Pacers, so that's good on me. And let's see what they're saying. Siakam running and gunning with Tyrese Halliburton will be quite a bit of fun. While his outside shooting may not be the cleanest fit as part of Pacers' bombs away attack, Siakam veteran steadiness would add a dose of maturity to Indiana, and his defense would be incredibly welcome. Alright, and I completely agree with a lot of that. I do agree with a lot of that. The only thing will be the shooting. Would his shooting, stay decent at least, because, as we all know, when players go to certain teams, they tend to lose their shooting. They tend to, have down years when it comes to adjusting to the players and things like that. And they may, have a down where it's year when it comes to shooting. So would that happen to a player like Siakam? Me personally, I think he possibly would shoot better just because Tyrese Halliburton is the main focus point on this team, and him not having to be, zoned in on defense would probably give him more open shots. And then, as we know, Tyrese Halliburton is a great passer, so I think he'd do well in their system and probably be more efficient in their system. But we'll never know unless he gets traded over there. So that's number 4. Number 3 is the Sacramento Kings. Now, I think this will be a solid move, man. I definitely think it'll be a solid move. Let's read into it. Now we're getting somewhere. The Kings have flown under the radar this season after their feel-good run last year. They got bounced in the first round because of an all-time Steph Curry performance, but otherwise looked like a team ready to compete with the big boys. In an ideal world, Sacramento could acquire Siakam without giving up Keegan Murray. A core of Murray, De'Aaron Fox, Siakam, and Domantas Sabonis would be very competitive. And I completely agree. But with the Sacramento Kings, I feel like they're one of those teams that, regardless of if they get him or not, they go be a good team, man. This team, I really think they're one of the most underrated and slept on teams in the league, man. They really are. But yeah, regardless of if they get him or not, I think that the Sacramento Kings, they'll be all right. Let's keep moving. Number 2, Golden State Warriors. This is the team I think needs him the most. Number 1, they really should be number 1. This is the team, once again, I feel like they need him the most, man. Get rid of Andrew Wiggins. Try to flip Andrew Wiggins for a Pascal Siakam. If you got to, probably try to flip, Klay Thompson for him, man. Whatever you gotta do, get Siakam when it comes to the Golden State Warriors. That's all I gotta say. If y'all want to read it while I'm talking, y'all free to do so, but do whatever y'all gotta do to get Pascal Siakam, man. Whatever you gotta do. That's all I gotta say on that one. I think they number 1, bro. Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't really think the Oklahoma City Thunder need him. I'm going to just keep it real. They've been playing great basketball. I don't really think they need him. The only thing that I would say is he would bring a veteran presence. But other than that, man, this team already good as fuck. They got SGA, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren. I guess if you do add him, he would shore up that small forward spot, but still, it's just that small forward or power forward spot. But still, it's like this team's stacked. But add them, it'll be cool. If y'all do add them, that's completely fine. That just make this team even better. So, yeah, man, that's my thoughts out of these 5 teams that they had: the OKC Thunder, the Golden State Warriors, the Sacramento Kings, the Indiana Pacers, and the Atlanta Hawks. I'd rather him be on Golden State number 1. Number 2 would be the Atlanta Hawks because they need something to shake. Number 3 would be the Indiana Pacers. Number 4 would be the Sacramento Kings. And then number 5 would be OKC for me on urgency to try to trade for Pascal Siakam. But, hey, if you enjoyed this video, like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the motherfucking channel, turn on notifications and all that good stuff, and I'm out. Peace.